Today we are making a maple pecan candle cake. Hi, welcome to Cake Mom. I'm Abby, this is Emery, that's Aaliyah, and on this channel I share with you guys some of my tips and techniques as well as recipes to help you with your home baking projects. If you're new, please consider subscribing and hitting the notifications bell so you can see when we post our next video. So I saw this really cool trend on YouTube of making a candle cake that you can light on fire. Super cool, and I thought it would be really fun to recreate it. So let's get started. As always, the recipe is in the description below, but here are the ingredients. We have some all-purpose flour, brown sugar, white sugar, buttermilk, a little bit of oil, baking soda, baking powder, and salt, maple syrup, vanilla, cinnamon and nutmeg, toasted pecans, butter, and eggs. That's everything. So we're going to cream our butter and our sugar and our oil. All right, we gotta cream it. Wow, good job. All the way up. Turn it up. White sugar, brown sugar, we're going to add our oil and cream it until it is light and fluffy. A little higher. A little higher? A little higher? Perfect. Go ahead and scrape down the sides and then cream it till it's light and fluffy. Alright, so now we're gonna add our eggs one at a time. Now add your maple syrup and your vanilla. So I know what you may be thinking. That's not enough maple syrup. Now you can add more, but we're going to add more later into the cake. And if you want to make it super mapley, you can add some maple extract. Today I'm keeping it a little more simple. So let's beat that together. Turn the mixer on. Alright, now you're going to add your dry ingredients and your buttermilk alternately, starting and ending with your dry ingredients. Okay. Now you're going to scrape down the sides and beat it for about 30 seconds on like medium-high speed. Now we're going to stir in our toasted chopped pecans. I like to toast these at about 350 degrees for like 5 to 7 minutes. Don't burn them, and it happens really fast. So, as my bakery teacher taught me, always keep your eyes on your nuts.
Wow. It's so cool.
You like pecans?
No. I like the bubbles of it.
Like the bubbles of it?
Yeah.
Alright, so because we want this to be a very tall, slender cake, I'm going to put this in this big old sheet pan and cut 6-inch rounds out of it. So we want this to be very even across, so we're going to use this offset spatula to kind of smooth off the top here. So now we're going to bake this at 350 degrees for like 30, 45, maybe an hour, depending on your oven. Rotate it halfway in between and bake it until a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean. We'll be back. Okay, so our cakes have been in the freezer overnight, And now we're going to work on our buttercream to frost our cake. Here we have some Italian meringue buttercream, and we're going to color it with just the tiniest bit of yellow to make it match with our white chocolate ganache. Okay, so now we're going to trim this up and cut 6-inch circles. So let's go. So normally this would be the point where you soak these cakes with simple syrup. But since it's maple pecan, we're gonna soak them with maple syrup. You ready? No, Mommy didn't do this one. Okay, so I've chrome coated this and it's been in the freezer for about 10 minutes. And now I'm going to frost it with my maple flavored Italian meringue buttercream. And I would just want a really smooth finish. Then I'm gonna stick it back in the freezer. Okay, so now we're gonna do our melted wax for the top. Okay, so we've got some white chocolate ganache. We have our little tea light here. We're just gonna stick it down in our cake.
Yum, yum, yum.
And now we're going to light our candle on fire. There you go. All right, there it is, our maple pecan candle cake. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please leave a comment in the section below so I can hear from you guys. Please consider subscribing and hitting the notifications bell so you can see when we post our next video. Have a great night.